Hey everybody, welcome back to Hof Bergmann. It's been a while since we were here on this map, and it just got updated today to support version 1.4 of the game. So I thought I'd put it on the server and check it out. See if anything's changed. Hey Fabio, what's up? The update does require a, well, not this update, but 1.0.02, which came out right before 1.4, did require a new game save. We're here starting from scratch again. If you want, you can join us, Fabio. All you gotta do is get the mods. All the information should be pinned in the channel. Hey Josh, what's up? I'll be working on harvesting tonight. Got this field of canola, massive field of oats, got a field of barley, and got a field of wheat. Bring in. Oh, I'm not doing too bad. Just got a how-to video done and published earlier today. It took just about the entire day to get put together. That was on how to add the animal pen extension into a custom animal zone. Took a lot longer than I was expecting to put together, but once I got it in, pretty slick the way it works. Probably hadn't had a chance to see any of that how-to I put together on the animal pen extension.
Not yet. That's what I'm gonna watch when I'm done this.
Well, I tell you, it's when you're all said and done, it's counterintuitive, because one of the last things you do is you delete everything out of GE you just put in, then you save it. It's like, wait, just spend an hour putting things where I want them. Now the directions tell me to delete it all.
Well, it must have been a treat when you went on Emerald Coast and seen there was no pen.
What do you mean?
I think he has them, you know, they're placeable, so I think they're not there when you're going to G.
Oh no, you open up the actual placeable. You don't open up the map. You edit the placeable. But the treat was the sheep pen, because the sheep pen doesn't have the fence. Cow pen has the fence, so when you're trying to put the sheep pen stuff in, you got a fence that you can't see to work around.
Right, right.
Hey
Yeah,
Junior, what's up?
Yeah, see, on my map, I can draw that stuff in the map, and then I just export it, and then I zero everything.
So, but it's pretty neat the way it works, is that basically all the values for everything are stored in the XML, and all of those reference all the i3D stuff from the mod that's in the mod folder. So what you can do is basically build out your animal pen to use the mod, and if the person doesn't activate the mod, they don't see anything. If the person has the mod and it's activated, then they see that it's there. So what GTX was saying is basically it's compatible with console from the standpoint that it doesn't give them any kind of errors. It just ignores all those values because there's no corresponding mod folder. It should be linked, Fabio,
Right.
in
What
the
I need
pinned
is one smart cookie.
section. I think it's the same general principle as it seems like the global companies. That whole concept of placeables are referencing the master scripts, the mod folder, as opposed to the scripts being mod folder for each mod. Apache, pretty much any map should support that. You got to go in and add it manually. Getting 60. If I unlocked it, my frames would suffer on stream. I'll unlock it for about 20 seconds. They'll tend to suffer on stream if I do that. Lock it back down. So the way it works, Apache Gamer, is you have
Starting to go back and forth.
You need to open the you need to open each animal area that's
I'll
in the
head
map
to the other side. I gotta
in
turn around anyway.
Giant's editor, and then basically you add your items. It's guided steering, yeah, so it's the equivalent of GPS. Be able to add the water thing to basically anything that's got water. Okay. Forward to having you jump in. So one thing that I know is different with this map or with this version, is there appears to be a big bag maker at the main farm. Let's jump here real. Found this when I was walking around. This was new.
Can you hear me?
Yep, hear you. Walk up to it and go in it. It's enable pallet creation. A big bag mix. That'd be interesting to try out. And then in the prices screen, there's a whole bunch of family farmers that buy potatoes and wood chips, but they're not listed on the global screen here. Don't see them, and the visit and the tag is missing. So that's interesting. Well, I guess you have to go and try to find them, hunt them down. Apparently, this version has some sort of uh, language zoning, so that like these sell points are in English for me. But if someone else that had a different language would come in, they would see that other language. There's language localization, I guess you say. Roy, I've got it on hard mode, so I mean the prices look fairly decent for hard mode. Those again. Buying potatoes on hard mode, they're pretty darn good, yeah. But I guess you just have to hunt them down. You have to find these people. There's a guy down at the carpentry shop that will buy logs now. Talk to the guy, and it's basically the log sell trigger. Yes, they do. Something very special. Each one is a little bit unique. You haven't seen the map? The chickens are also ducks. The sheep also are goats. There are pasture cows that produce milk in jugs, milk in containers. So regular cows that produce bulk milk. We have the ability to take the milk and make it into cheese. We have a seed master to make seed and produce pig food and total mixed rations with stationary mixers. If you haven't seen my walkthrough of the first version of the map, I encourage you to go check that out. It pretty much still holds. Leonardo, if you're asking if the map's on console, it is not. It is a very nice map, and there's also fattening pigs, and the fattening pigs can die. And if you have dead pigs, well, you have to take the corpse to a guy, call it the skinner, basically get that processed. Or you could take the corpse and put it in the compost heap and basically turn it into compost. Regular pigs reproduce only, and fattening pigs basically, I guess, reproduce also. Might reproduce at a faster rate. Well, you could always use compost before to fertilize. Guess you're saying, is there a way to sell compost? Let's see. This is compost. So yeah, compost is, you can sell it at the Rafusen. You can also make butter. Hey James, what's up? I'm doing pretty good. Probably don't show it. I talk about it. We would have shown it in some of the live streams that we did of the previous version of the map. Basically, in the shop, buy this butter machine. Custom shop too, by the way. You buy this butter machine. You take it back to the farm. It takes milk, and then you turn it on, and it produces butter. And then you buy a barrel. Put the barrel under the spout, and you put your butter in the barrel. Then you take your butter and you sell it at the farm shop. Miscellaneous, and then you buy these barrels for your butter, and you sell them at your farm shop. Or you could also sell eggs, butter, cheese, milk. Oh, Apache Gamer, why not play both? Although I have to say, between Hof and Saxonia, for me, Hof would win hands down. That's the question, David. I don't know. I think you just have to find them in town. Maybe they have mailboxes or something out front to tell you who they are. I don't know if you have to. Maybe you have to go into every single yard and see if there's somebody there waiting to talk to. I mean, given the price, my guess is that it's not overly easy to find these folks, and that's why they're willing to pay so much more. No, there is no tag sell point. There's no visit either. Look. Gone. It's not available. Hey, you want to take over the harvesting here? When we move to the next field, I want to do a little drive around town. Let's see if I can find some of these family sell points.
All right, what's next field?
We can either do the canola right next to you, and there's a barley, oat, or wheat field.
I'm just gonna hop across the road. I don't feel like messing with that header trailer for a few more.
Running back to the farm. Odds that I can't play without. Hey, I'm pretty flexible. Here's the compost pile. No. This is the farm shop. The lady that sells this product.
Willkommen im Hofladen. Was darf sein?
That's right. So we could put milk here. Put our cheese on the back. Put butter front. Put eggs up front. Whatever. We can move all these boxes around. We can put product in the boxes. Want. Got included with the download the John Deere, then a John Deere sized water tank and little trailer. Oh, and there's a new toolbox. It looks like the John Deere's been modified. It's got a little hold it now. That's now multiplayer compatible. Alright. Let's go see if we can't find these family folks. You do need a new save. Yes, you do. That's why we started a new save here. These horses have been modified. These horses now require hay, oats, and water. You recall before these horses only required water, I think. Now they require full food. You start with a ton of equipment. The only need you would have to buy any equipment would be just because you feel that the equipment you start with is too small. Start with a ton. Hey Will, what's up? Saw you drop in earlier and just hadn't got around to saying hey. Well, you can only store so many horses at the at the farm building. Let's just roll around here. See. This is Fam Ritter and Fam Fresler. Family Fresler. Family Riddler. Okay. Hours on this? Oh, look. Guess you're supposed to put something in there. That's where you put your potatoes. That means you have to have the potatoes in those little boxes. Maybe? Interesting. But how do you get in here? It's not a place you can buy. Maybe they only open at certain times of the day. Look, here's somebody else. This is. It's around the front. It would be in your items. No, it might be in your files XML or farm. Not farm. Your farms XML. Name on there. Should be in the farms XML, not the items XML. Back here. Somebody. This is Bam Meyer. Again, a Dropbox, like to drop something off. They accept potatoes or wood chips. This is like that pallet, like that mod from the other day, the barrel pallet. This is a sell point. Somebody else? This. Fam Mueller. Again, must only open at certain times of the day. That's right, Apache Gamer. There is a hay dryer. Turns grass into hay, and then a fermentation silo. Turns grass into silage. Now those don't work like normal silos. Okay? Everything on this map is designed to be a little more difficult than normal. Yeah, we talk about it in the map tour. We don't demonstrate it because we don't go around and, like, you know, get grass and stuff, but we talk about it. There's a duck. There's one of the ducks you can have ducks that lay eggs. We definitely used the dryer in the some of the multiplayer videos that we did on the map. Fam Schroeder. And along the side. Another one. Oh, another one. They're all down this street. Just seeing these gates open at a specific time of day. More over here. Sign on that one. Nope. This whole town is unbuyable. Hey, DW Skittles. Well, how do you get in the door? Just have to jump the fence? They magically open if you have the right product? Let's see, is this a root crop? It's potatoes. It was potatoes in a previous server. Is... Well, we'll know at some point. So for those that don't know, this map was based off of the base map Felsburn. Lots of the roads are basically the Felsburn roads. Those that haven't seen it, this is the pig fattening areas. Can't open that because I don't buy it. Don't own it. Out of the trigger and back in. Yep. There's 3 areas for pigs here at the fattening yard. buy a breeding pig or a white pig. Oh, wait. Yes, the main pig yard also has piglets. You could buy little piglets. And your dead pigs will spawn over here. If and when you have dead pigs, they show up in that little building. Let's go back to the farm and we'll talk a little bit about these dryer and the silage silo. Like this building over here, can't open these gates because we don't own the land, the building. Once we buy the building, we'll be able to open the gate. Park here in the shade. Over here is the pig food mixer. Those that haven't seen this before, do is you get in the pig food mixer, and basically the pig food mixer takes root crop, beets or potatoes, and a secondary product called whole grain. Whole grain. The whole grain comes from wheat that you take to the grain mill. Bring wheat to the grain mill. Put it here. Then you go over here. And you talk to this guy. And while you're talking to this guy, your wheat is processed into whole grain. Then you can either get it out of the pipe there, or he gives you big bags that you can then load up in your trailer. There's also a sawmill or sell point. You can bring your grain and sell it here. That's how you make pig food. Then you can either transfer pig food to a trailer, or you can transfer it to this silo. Then the silo, you can then store pig food in. It looks like we can now. You can also put, interesting, we can put pig food in here now too. And the pig food looks different. So this is what the pig food looks like now. Since pig food is mostly a corn product, it now looks a lot like ground corn. Here is the silage silo. Basically, you bring grass or chaff into here, get into it, turn it on, and then 30 minutes later, you have silage. Takes a while to do it. Over here, you have your hay dryer. Okay, so we get in it, turn it on, and then we can basically extend the pipe. There's the pipe. Retract the pipe. There, it's retracted back up against the wall. And we can turn it on. See the little fan blowing? X to switch to an English display. And basically now we can bring grass, dump it here, so suck it up into the drying chamber, dry it. Then when it's hay, you can unload it from here. Okay? And then we can store it up there. That little door opens up into a hayloft, and we actually use this belt to get our hay up into the hayloft. Lots of cool things going on here on the map. Door. This is a hayloft to store hay. What you do is you bring your hay in. Dump your hay here. You turn this on. The belt puts the hay up into there and stores it. Then basically you can get hay we can get hay either out of the storage or out of the hay dryer, that pipe there. Where you can store a couple horses local to the farm. Side opens that door. Side opens that door. Got some horses that are in here. Water trough, feed trough, big bag of horse food. Got machine trigger here, or maintenance trigger. Maintenance workshop. Hey GTX, what is up? This is a fuel tank. You can put fuel in here and get fuel out. This is a really any silo that looks like this, has that little icon, is it's like a multi-purpose silo that you can only put one product in at a time. So if I put wheat into here, the only thing this could hold is wheat. If I put seed into this, the only thing I could put into this is seed until I empty it. And we need to use a special trailer to do that. Special trailer is here. This allows us to hook up to those silos and then put product into those silos. We can pull product out of those silos however we want. Another one of those bins across the street there. There's one over at the pig fattening area. This is new. Really looking forward to trying this out. This is called the Big Bag Max. And this apparently makes pallets in big bags. I guess you put product at the top. And then you hit B to enable creating a big bag. And then I guess it makes it at the bottom. Neat. Over here we have a straw blower. This stores straw. Thanks GTX. It took me most of the day to get that put together. I think I pretty much had it recorded by 12:30, 1 o'clock. Then it took me a while to get it edited, coded, and uploaded. Come in here, turn the engine on, turn the blower on. Then you drop back away. Then you put straw there, okay? It sucks it up to the top. sucks it up here to the top, and then there's a pipe out the back that you use to get straw out. Everything you see here at the farm is starting equipment that you get. Here you have your water. Here's the pipe to get the straw out. This is where you come to make cheese. Put milk into here and you turn it on. And it spins and it makes cheese, and then cheese spawns here on these tables. Then you take the cheese and down to the farm shop to sell. And then basically what you can do is you can take milk, you take it out of here, take it over here, and you put it in there, and you play the 100-liter milk brigade. On the other playthrough, we put the barrel for the butter maker in here. See if you fix this and multi. This is the normal cow area. Huh. Now the grass is gone. Just a standard cow area. This is where the milk goes. Slurry pit. And over here we have the TMR mixer. Same general principle as the pig food mixer. Get in, mix our pig food or TMR up. We have a seed master, what we use to make seed. Need grain and then a seed additive. Buy here at the shop. It's Reuben TT used to make seed. Over here, this is just storage. And that's pretty much the main farm area. These have little tricks. Lower the shelves down. Bags out. I'm just scrolling the wheel. That in single player, you can apparently carry this ladder around to the front and then use that to open that hayloft door. Another one of those silos. We've got a vegetable farm over here. A greenhouse. We got 8 greenhouses. Take manure and water. Give us some money. At some point they will. They'll probably do something more than that. Animal dealer down here. Oh, we have to come down here with the animal trailer, don't we? Yes, he made it difficult. You can't just come down here and hit it. You have to come down here with an actual trailer. So you can pretty much buy anything you want on the map. Like if I wanted to buy potatoes, I could. Pull up under this spout, you'll be able to buy all kinds of products. I'll come over here to the Rafusin and pull up under this spout, and you can pretty much buy. Yeah, William, this is a PC only map. Rafusin, sorry, is seed, fertilizer, and lime. And this is liquid fertilizer, and I can now buy bulk seed treatment too. Buy bulk material somewhere else. You got your biogas plant. Well, there's no bunkers here at the biogas plant. You got to put your own in. Oh no, wait, I'm wrong. There's one. One right there. It's been a while since I've been on the map. Alright, let's get to work. Oh, no problem, William. There's Darren over there. Well, I think GTX, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to now have that mod in the mod folder to see if I've run across maps that are prepared, or maps that have placeables that are prepared for it. Okay, David, that's interesting to know. We'll have to try that out. After this, we'll probably go do straw or barley, or wheat or barley. So we'll have straw. We'll put it in the straw blower. We can also put it in the compost pile. Make up some compost. The last time I sold, we could sell compost in the other version. It just wasn't profitable at all. Okay. $10 or $11. That's barley, since you don't. $11's the one that has the big hill on the side. Oh, okay.
Eh, 11's fine. Let me go find my little girly trailer.
Basically means you can transfer product from one storage to the other without taking it out and putting it back in. You can move it directly to the hayloft storage. header trailer is up there on top of the hill. 550. Goodbye. Field 11. Then I'll just, if y'all want to harvest, I'll run the straw. Then we'll get to use the straw blower.
That'll work.
Lots of grass fields on the map. There is an added crop of clover. One tough sign. Down here is the log sell point. We'll run to that after we drop off the truck. Here we have a big cow pasture. These cows. Oh, we can't do it till we. So these cows, basically just live in the cow pasture here. They produce milk that appears here in the big milk jugs. Here's the sawmill. And this guy's new.
Servus.
Talk to this guy to
Servus.
talk to this guy to sell wood. Do have grass destruction. on the map. So you had grass destruction early on in Farm Sim 19. Then Giants took it out. This map has it in. Was wondering what was up, Fabio. It's fine. Server will be up like it usually is. Were you on the other server? Well, there's plenty of there's plenty of stuff. So even if you're not farm manager, there'll be plenty of stuff to do. Oh, that's a dirty view. This field is on a big hillside. Pretty fun to farm it. You won't need to follow along the harvester after this load. It takes a little while to unload the straw. Well, Fabio, I was thinking about that South Island Farm map would be an interesting challenge map. Cool. And basically that would be whenever that comes out. Last night, Will was thinking. Fence there. Last night, Will was saying that maybe he would send it off to Giants for the mod contest. If we did that, we'd have to wait till it was released during then. Start that. So this map is, are you talking about this map or the other map? This map's, the download from the website is 500 some megs, but there's about 7 or 8 mods that are included. South Island map is like 300 some meg. Right now, all three of our servers are have maps on them. People are enjoying, I think. This one's kind of the wild card. We'd have to really spark some interest. We have this one. There's a server that has Field Mountain on it. And then there's a server that has what is it? Valley Village or whatever. Oh. Yep. So you have to be in this before it starts to suck it up. Then once you're in it, then you can get out. But you can see it. It goes slow. That other server. Valley Crest. And over here we have a big slurry storage tank. Just hold slurry, hold excess slurry. And where we go? Hey DB, what's up? I dropped by one of your GTA streams the other day. You were just ending. Like, literally as I showed up, you were closing out. Oh well, no big loss. We're just trying out the updated Hof Bergmann. Updated to work with the new patch. Mod contest will be, or well, the mod contest submission deadline is in 2 weeks. As of yesterday, means we're probably 2.5 weeks away from getting a flood of mods to try out. Trying to figure out how I'm going to have time to properly document all those. Seasons, no. Seasons is not going to be a part of the contest. No release date, seasons, but we know it is not. Guaranteed not part of the contest. Global company, yes. Well, I don't know a lot. I know conceptually what it's supposed to do based on some just conjecture reading the forum postings. The DB, that county line is counterfeit. I got confirmation earlier today that the county line that's out is a counterfeit version, if you will. The real county line is still in progress. I've been told by the guy who's doing the real one, the one that's out is not well, it's not as good. Of course, that's by the guy who's making it. Maybe some bias there. Now it says not as loud. County, or not county line, global company. This is what I know. That it is going to be a global script, or yeah, more of a global script. So it's going to be like a geo was in 17 seasons, where you just added the geo to your mod folder, and basically seasons incorporated that geo into its own functionality. Okay, so the way global company will work is global company will be either a single zip or a collection of zips that you put in your main mod folder, and mod authors will be able to reference externally to their mod the scripts within this global company mod. And what that means is like in 17, we had the factory script and we had the M company script. And both of those, basically any mod that used them had to have a copy of the script within the mod itself. So you could very easily end up with 10, 15 or more copies of these scripts basically in your mod folder in individual mods. So what Global Company does is it takes and puts that script external to the mod that is using it. So you would have one script in your mod folder that would be basically then referenced by potentially dozens of other mods. Just like the animal pen extension. So in the video I did today, the how-to video I did today, I did a video on adding the animal pen extension items to a custom animal pen. be it one that is embedded within a map or a standalone one. And basically, you add the models into your map in order to basically place everything. But then when you're all done, you delete it all out. The only thing that's left is some XML code in the original mod.
Yeah, okay, I think that truck's getting pretty full.
All right. So at that point, you're could almost be that me dump you and then I'll go empty this. So at that point, an animal pen can work for console or PC. You don't have to have two different versions. But PC players can make use of the added functionality that the animal pen extension brings it. So it's just one version of the mod. It's pretty cool how it works. Now, what it all does, I have no idea. Oh, read chat. Run into traffic. Oops. It's my turn off. Reading chat again. So, DB, there's a thread over at American Eagles Modding in the work in progress section on County Line. That's where I asked the question, and the guy who's working on it replied back some comments related to the current one that's out there. You can check that out, but apparently the conversion that's out there now, according to this guy, he kind of hacked and slashed main farms up and some other things. And I could see added functionality basically being able to be brought in just because of that global aspect, the external script being external to your mods. Tractor. Oh, there's a tractor. Hey, Kiwi, what's up? All right, DB, catch you later. That's why I kind of get a kick out of the guys, the folks that still say that you know, there really isn't much difference between Farm Sim 17 and 19. Like, oh, I think you just don't understand the differences that there are. What's up, my account? Showing up in storage. Nice to see it in the storage here. Don't see it anymore. So this holds 500,000 liters because I'm at 11% full. Oh, ATS. Did you get the DLC? You mean some of the windy roads? I don't know of a towable power washer, no. Farmer Andy was the one that did it in 15 and 17. Guess we kind of just hope that at some point he'll bring it over. Sure, it's kind of low on the priority chain. Nice doesn't help things out much when they go and break stuff. Updates. Got the map. This map does have custom lighting too. Oh, just I would say, the best thing would do is just upgrade the truck you've got. just so easy to get sucked into, upgrading a truck, and then you go and replace the truck. Then you find yourself just really short on cash all the time. '18 speed and a good 600 horsepower engine. You're able to pull just about anything you want. I do remember those early levels where it seemed like you spent the whole trip trying to get up to speed. Go and empty this truck. I'm a little curious if I can make whole grain with this. Now that, yeah, he should get some action against him on that, because that's uncalled for. Although there is a console command to basically insta fix in Truckers MP. I forget what it is. Well, Apache Gamer, there technically isn't a faster way. It's because it's uploaded to uploaded, and uploaded throttles your download unless you pay them money, and never pay uploaded money. It's just, that's just feeding the problem. Best thing to do is just start the download, and then, start the download when you're going to bed, start the download when you go to work, go to school, go to the store, whatever. Then you don't realize it takes so long. Can make whole grain with this. Nice. I didn't see that. Was it in the changelog? I posted a changelog in Discord, but I didn't read it all, I don't think. I dumped barley. Yeah, it's public. It's public enough. Let me get a link here in a minute. Sure. All right, let's go get some whole grain. Before the mill closes. Simon, it depends. So I've left it on 5x here on the server because I'm gonna the server right now is configured to pause when empty. So no one's on the server, then no time passes. Which basically means 1x takes forever to go through a game day because it might be a week before people are on so much that a day passes. Alright, so we want to start with no. So typically when I play single player, still need to talk to him. Typically when I play single player, I might do 5x. I might do, typically with seasons, I would do something faster, like 10x. Or when I did a 24-day seasons play, I did 15. I think he's needy. You can't just start talking to him and then have your trailer fill up. You know? So here we have whole grain. Well, I agree that would be bad. That's where you start to talk to him and then you go off and do something. Doesn't unload very fast, does it?
Is there some kind of weird trick I need to know to open a gate?
Yeah. Gotta earn the building. I just bought it for you.
I said last time we played is where you kept the combine.
Now we're unloading. Oh wait. Now we're unloading. And we're loading into our silo. And now it has whole grain up there to tell us what's in it. Well, I was thinking about just dumping it in that semi-trailer. But I wanted to put it in here. And the only way I could put it in here, use this. And I didn't want to have to deal with I made him vanish.
They're not very nice. I was halfway in the gate and they pulled up freaking header and that was it.
Yeah, that would work. And look at me, I just drive around, do it the slow way. The idea of saving time is completely lost. Go. Yeah, whatever works for you, right? I would probably end up doing it this way in solo too, just because I'm less imaginative. Build plane needs to be fixed a little bit. What are the hours on this? 10. I think there's lots of interesting gadgets and gimmicks on the map. Keep you interested. Plenty of things to explore and learn. Try out. Not giving me the unload. Straighter. There we go. Get another load. Whoa! I think Klooch is the keyboard driver. Like the millstone here. Pretty cool. Wait. Wait. Alright, Fabio, check you later. Got about 3 more loads to haul. Then we just need some root crop, make some pig food. What's everybody else playing today? Got DB playing GTA. My account playing ATS. War Thunder. What is War Thunder? Somebody's asked me to play that. Know what it is?
This straw thing is definitely slow.
Yeah, but it works better than version 1 did. Version 1, you get this giant pile that would be into the building walls.
Yeah, I remember that.
Now it only unloads so much.
Time change hasn't been so bad lately. I'm still waiting for the light switch.
$30. Haven't seen any great transitions, have we?
No. I think, if I remember right, I used to start around 7.
Air, land, and sea simulator. Okay. Planes, tanks, and automobiles. Boats. Okay. More loads and we'll have all the whole grain out of there. Ah, Lua. What's the user interface look like? Have any force feedback? Hey John, what's up? Oh no. Visual Studio. People still use Visual Studio? Oh, it's all right. Oh, good. Always later. Always another day. I think what we're going to do is we're going to empty this. We're going to get 2 more loads out of here. I'm going to call it a stream. And tomorrow in channel, we're going to have something new. We're going to basically have a series on city skylines, starting up a map, starting up a city called Riverport. I think it's called Riverport. I can't even remember the name of my city. River something. Oh, that's a fast night kicked in. Forgot about that. It's gonna be morning before we know it.
You locked me in here.
Fast night kicked in. I forgot about it. Well, now we have to wait till morning. full? Uh-oh. Guess it's full. Go fill some of this one. Don't let me unload. Usually does. Just have to get that another day. Sun setting at 6 o'clock. It's going to cut back to 1 times speed. And there we are, 1x. Hey guys, thanks for coming out and watching. This again was Hof Bergmann 1.03, updated for version 1.4 of the game. So there's some cool enhancements and interesting changes from the original version, which we had on the server for a while. Till next time, happy farming.